Hi everybody, I am Dr. Vinay Kumar. Today I would like to tell you something that I got from one of my teachers. A teacher who had conducted a nice activity in her classroom had written about it. And I found it very interesting. So I would like to tell you that so that you also will be able to enjoy this one. This particular teacher had a class of 30 children. So once she went to the class and asked the children to bring a balloon each the next day. The next day, the balloons were brought by the children. Everybody brought a balloon, very colorful balloons, different sizes maybe. All were happy because they were going to do an activity. Children love doing activities. So the teacher was very happy because all the children had brought balloons, some extra balloons too. So she asked them, now take one balloon and blow it. And the children took a balloon and then they started blowing. They blew to the full capacity. The teacher told them to tie a knot at the end of the balloon so that the air doesn't go out. And some were not able to do it, so the teacher went to the children and started tying a knot. And all the children are ready now. They have a balloon each with them, very colorful balloon. It was nice sight to look at. Now the teacher told children, take a sketch pen and write your name on the balloon. You make sure that you don't break the balloon when you write it. So write it very softly. Let the balloon not break. The children took a sketch pen and they started writing their names. Each one wrote his name on the balloon using different sketch pen, different color sketch pens. And once they finished, the teacher told, okay, leave the sketch pen here. Hold your balloon. I'm going to take you to the next room and we'll do something there. So the teacher asked all the children to come out of the class and she led them to the next room, which was a smaller room than the classroom. And then she told, go inside. Just leave the balloon on the floor. Just throw it on the floor and then come back again. So all the children went to the smaller room, threw the balloon on the floor and then came back to the class. There was slight breeze in the smaller room and the breeze made the balloons dance. It started moving this side and that side and all the balloons got mixed up. Here in the classroom, the teacher started giving instructions. Children, now we will go back to that room once again. And this time what I want you to do is go to the room, find your balloon and pick it, hold it in your hand. Let us see how many of you are able to do it. Giving the proper instructions, all the children were allowed to go to the next room. All the 30 went to the room and they started searching their balloons. They made a mess of everything because all the balloons were just scattered all over the place. One boy picked a balloon and found that it was not his balloon. He threw it down and picked another one and everybody started doing this one. The time passed actually. 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes. And when it was 10 minutes, the teacher told, children, stop now. And she could find 3 or 4 children holding the balloons. All the others were not able to find their balloons. So the teacher said, okay, come back to the class once again. Everybody went back to the class, leaving the balloons there it is, there itself. It was just like before. They threw the balloon on the floor and they went back to the class. Now the teacher asked them, why were you not able to get your balloon? Then the children told the answer. Ma'am, it was very crowded there and quite a lot of balloons. It was very difficult to pick our balloon. We were able to pick somebody's balloon, but we were not able to pick our balloon. Very difficult to find our balloon. The teacher said, okay, but I will give you an idea now. Now let us see how many of us are able to pick the balloon. See, when you are asked to do like this, we can think in some other way also. Every time, instead of thinking about yourself, we can think about somebody else also. So this time, when you go inside the room, you pick the balloon that you see first and see whose name is written there in that, and hand it over that balloon to that particular boy. If you pick the balloon and if you see a name there, hand over this balloon to that particular boy. And if you find your balloon right near you, fine, you take it. But otherwise, pick the balloon which is nearest to you and you take that one, see the name, hand it over to that owner. Let us see whether we can complete it within a stipulated time. This time again the teacher asked them to go to the room, and all the children very happily went there, and this time they did not bother to find their balloons. They picked a balloon which was very near to them and found the name and immediately handed over to that particular boy or girl. And within 3 minutes, everybody got their own balloons. The teacher became very happy. She told, okay, bring the balloon and come back to the class. Then she told, sometimes more than thinking about ourselves, we may have to think about others. So don't be greedy always. Start thinking about others also. She gave a nice lesson to the children. That was a very good activity, very well conducted by the teacher. I felt very happy. And I started thinking, are we also not like that? We also search our balloon of happiness everywhere. I keep searching my balloon of happiness among thousands of balloons. I keep searching because so many balloons are there. Sometimes or most of the time I am not able to pick my balloon of happiness. And so what I do? I pick the first balloon, and if I see the name of somebody else, give that balloon of happiness to that particular person. In other words, make somebody happy and automatically your happiness will come to you. The more you make somebody happy, the more you will get happiness. The more you give, the more you get. That is the speciality of happiness. Dear friends, let us start doing that. Let us start making somebody happy. We are not going to lose anything, but we will be able to see the cheerfulness on somebody's face. If we can make somebody smile, that is the greatest thing that we can do. And I am sure there is somebody who is waiting to make us smile too. So let us start doing that. Make somebody happy. Let me be the reason for the happiness of somebody else. With this message, I stop here. Bye bye now, and take care of yourself.